What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Out of the Basement. I'm Nate, joined with Steven.
Howdy?
No, Justin. He didn't buy any Blu-rays in October, and this is going to be our October Blu-ray update. Was going to be a giant month for me, and then I slimmed it way down. Way down. Of course, Buck, as normal.
This is a pretty conservative haul.
Even Buck is pretty conservative with the purchases from this month. So let's not waste a whole lot of time. You know what it is. It's our monthly Blu-ray update where we talk about what we got and all that good stuff. So, Steve, I see a couple DVDs in that pile, and that can only mean one thing.
It's time for America's favorite show, Bucky's DVD Blowout!
First of all, we've got the great hit film Dahmer, starring none other than Jeremy Renner. You ever heard his hit song?
I heard it and I quickly wanted to forget.
Jeremy Renner is Jeffrey Dahmer in Dahmer.
I've always heard about that movie, but I've never gone out of my way to see it.
It was always a rental store classic for me.
True.
So that's why I decided to pick it up. And then I decided to go ahead and treat myself to the whole series of The Kroll Show, because I know this is going to go out of print sooner rather than later. And season 3 is already climbing up there. So I decided to pull the trigger now and get it out of the way. And then the complete series for Nathan For You, because that finally came out.
Nice.
And I haven't seen...
No Blue?
The fourth... no. Come on, it's Comedy Central.
Yeah, you're right.
And then the last two are Reboot, the entire series from Shout Factory. Not easy to come by. This is like the first ever 3D CGI show from Canada.
Dude, I think I remember this.
Yeah. I vaguely remember it as a kid, but I never watched it, and allegedly it still has kind of a cult following, so I wanted to watch it. It's intriguing. I love
this guy on the cover right here is triggering something in the deep recesses of my mind.
What is his name? It's something really punny, like megabyte or something like that, or kilobyte or something like that. But yeah, Reboot. I'm anxious to watch that, and that concludes Bucky's DVD Blowout.
That might be the shortest episode of Buck's DVD Blowout of all time. What do you know? Okay, so basically, Steven has way more Blu-rays than I do, so I'm going to do 1, he's going to do 6. And that's how it's going to be. So my first pickup is a Vestron video, and it was super cheap on Amazon. I've always been curious about these 2 movies, and super happy to get Waxwork 1 and 2 with the slip. Although, to be fair, I don't think if you buy a Vestron brand new, I don't think they sell them without the slip. I'm pretty confident that slip is guaranteed no matter what. Still have not got around to watching these movies. Wanted to watch them on Halloween, but we watched some other stuff instead. So Waxwork 1 and 2 looks like it's going to be a whole lot of fun. You want to fire off 6?
All right, the 6. The first 2 are going to be Martin Scorsese joints. The first one is Mean Streets. Haven't actually seen that one. And then another one that surprisingly I haven't seen is Raging Bull. So just adding those to the Scorsese collection. And then the next one is one we did watch on Halloween.
True.
And had a good time with it. First watch for all of us involved, and that was The Faculty.
Yeah.
Very fun movie.
True.
Very of its time period. CGI is terrible, but the practical effects are very good.
True. And it's directed by Robert Rodriguez and written by Kevin Williamson.
And there is just a never-ending list of stars.
True.
In this movie.
Although, why does Usher get a spot on the cover? Who knows? Because he's in that movie for about 2 minutes.
I don't know. How many people do you think on set he gave herpes?
At least 3.
And the next one is The Crow with the VHS slip.
I was wondering why you had The Crow in your pile.
Yeah, and again, surprisingly enough, I've never seen The Crow. But everything that I've seen from it and know about it seems like it's right up my alley.
I mean, it's definitely kind of corny because it's very like 90s serious.
Yeah. It inspired Sting.
True. It's still a fine movie though.
Well, his Sting's the new character. And the next two are Fast and the Furious movies on 4K. And this is I'm pretty sure I'm stopping here. Maybe 6. But Fast and the Furious, that's the 4th one. And then Fast 5, obviously.
Fast 5.
Pretty much the final hoorahs of any type of normalcy. And even then, that's a stretch to say that. But you know what I mean. I can still get down with these.
I disagree with you.
All right. Moving right along.
All right, next up for me is a Scream Factory pickup. They just recently put out a list of movies that are going out of print. So definitely check out like their social media and stuff so you can see the list if you haven't already. So you can buy the titles you're looking for before they start going up in price. And the only title I wanted off of that list, I had all the other ones I wanted, was Lord of Illusion. Have not watched this yet, but it's written and directed by Clive Barker, so I'm sure it's probably pretty damn good. Probably pretty weird as well. And it's got that one guy from Quantum Leap in it.
Yeah.
Scott Bakula.
What an unfortunate last name.
So, curious...
I bet he was never bullied.
True. Or called Dracula. I bet neither of those things ever happened. Also, Famke Jensen is in this movie, so...
Hey.
You know I'm in.
So my next 6 are also another movie I haven't seen. Creed 2. Loved the first one. I thought the first one was an excellent movie, so I found this used and decided to pull the trigger on that one. And then the next one I purchased from one Nate.
True.
And again, this is another surprising one. I've never seen this movie, The Shining.
Whoa.
What am I doing? I know.
Now you've got a crispy 4K copy.
Yep. And then this one, I remember when this got announced and it was like up for pre-order. And I think I used to see this one in the movie stores too. And it just... Link.
Link.
So yeah, there's that. It looks like a good time. And that's from Kino. And then this one is Street Trash, which is a cult classic from Synapse. I actually found this one used, paid a bargain for it. Haven't seen it.
God damn, that artwork is bad for this next one.
Yeah, this is the Region B of the 1990 remake of Night of the Living Dead. Flip side, the artwork is a little better.
Yeah, that's just...
It's the normal artwork.
That's the
I'm
side.
not gonna totally flip it, but I decided to keep it on this just because, I don't know, reasons. It doesn't have the ugly, European ratings on the front.
Yeah, true, fair enough.
And then this one is one I was lucky enough to find in the wild, used as well with the slip, and that is the Vestron for the Lair of the White Worm. I was almost going to say and the White Worm, but of the White Worm. Mr. Hugh Grant is in this. I've heard pretty good things about this movie. It's a Ken Russell joint. And I want to complete the Vestron line, at least as it is now. It's supposed to be coming back, I think in 2020 or something. Allegedly. So I'm trying to snatch these up while I can.
True. Very true. So my next pickup makes sense because you said that I sold you a 4K copy of The Shining, and I know all of our viewers are like, why would you do that, Nate? And that's because I ran into the Steelbook. Went the week this movie came out on Blu-ray, picked it up, the Steelbook was sold out. I was like, okay, whatever, I missed it. Come back 3 weeks later, there's one randomly sitting on the shelf all by itself. So I double dipped because I think this Steelbook is super dope. Love the way it looks. It's like the maze, the hedge maze from the movie, but it says, all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. Pretty cool. And, you know what? here you go. Someone wants a copy of The Shining. Have fun with that. And then just in case you were curious, there's the inside of the steelbook.
And then the next 5, breaking the tradition here.
Hey!
I finally got my copy of Jason Goes to Hell, and I really like this artwork.
Custom.
Yeah, it is very Scream Factory looking.
That is because it is... my one beef with this release from this guy on Facebook is that he straight up stole that artwork from the artist Devin Whitehead, who does do artwork for Scream Factory, like Trick or Treat and Valentine. Tons of their more recent titles.
Yeah.
And he did that for a t-shirt company called Cavity Colors.
Oh, okay.
So he kind of yanked that and...
I see.
Yeah.
Well, shouts out
Yeah.
to, say his name again.
Devin Whitehead.
Devin Whitehead, sorry, didn't know your name. But shouts out to you for making this bootleg possible.
The bootleg artwork.
And but yeah, we popped this in, and it's quality.
Yeah.
It is quality for sure. We had a little bit of a hiccup, but I finally got my copy. And as an apology, he sent me this one for the free.
Nice.
That is The Keep, the classic one that doesn't have a DVD release over here in the U.S., but it does overseas. So the only way you can watch it over here is if you got the Laserdisc or the VHS.
Damn.
So yeah, this one is kind of hard to find. It's Michael Mann joint. I've heard mixed things. But I've always been super curious about it. It seems interesting enough to me. So
Nice.
and then the next one, very excited to start watching this, and this is technically the second series of Ultraman. This is the Steelbook from Mill Creek, which they spared no expense with this, and it
Comes with a booklet?
Yeah, it comes with a nice booklet here. Of it's like a dictionary. It gives you a bunch of nice write-ups, and then it gives you an episode guide, hero profiles, monster guide, character profiles, key technology. So you're in the know.
Nice.
So I thought that this is really awesome. You know,
People made fun of and shit on Mill Creek for years.
Mhm.
And look at them now.
and then his Ultraman's key technology, all a bunch of cool stuff like that. And the steelbook is very nice. It comes with the slip cover, and then that's what the front looks like, just a clean old image of Ultraman himself, and then him on the back as well. And then on the inside, sorry, you can't have Ultraman for free. But they fit quite snugly, but there's quite a few discs in there. I'm not gonna take them out, but yeah, would recommend. I mean, if you're gonna buy the series, if you really want a nice definitive edition, I don't know if the regular one comes with the booklet, but I would just highly recommend you spend the extra few dollars and see if you can't get your hands on the steelbook, because it is super nice.
I mean, it's only like $5 extra, right?
Yeah, it's not much. It's not a lot extra, because Mill Creek, good guys.
It's
Good guys
not
over
an
at Mill
expensive set to begin with.
Yeah, so it just looks great, and if you really, really like Ultraman, you can collect them all and line up the numbers, because they said they're allegedly releasing every single Ultraman series.
I believe them.
Yeah, so I hope they follow through with that, and because I'll definitely be buying more. And then the next one I found used in the wild. It's pretty beat up, but it is complete, and it was still in its shrink wrap.
Nice.
But it's still been weathered and seen better days. But this is the Final Flair Deluxe Bonus Edition, which is one of the greatest skate films of all time. You got the new full-length HD feature, and it also comes with the Final Flair documentary and a bunch of other stuff.
Nice.
And then it comes with a nice book too of write-ups and photo galleries and a lot of the hype when it was coming. I know that this came out like at a very pivotal time for my time in skateboarding.
True. Both of us.
Yeah, and I mean, I fucking idolize this video. I've watched it so many times in such shit YouTube quality.
True.
Because I didn't have the DVD, so I'm looking forward to watching this in HD. And yeah, this is this was a holy grail for me. Even though it's not like crazy expensive, it still is out of print, and it's not the easiest to find. But yeah, Final Flare. And then, starting my few successions of Scream Factories, this is the double feature of Troll 1 and the epic Troll 2. Now, I know there's like a big, Nilbog edition, and there's some collector's edition of just 2, but this will do me just fine. I'm gonna watch Best Worst Movie, and there's some nice features on here, and that'll be good for me because I like Troll 2, but I'm not in love with it.
It's torture.
It's not torture.
It's pretty fucking unbearable.
It's fun. It's a fun movie. It comes with making of Troll featuring there's some that's for the first Troll movie.
The second one just has a commentary
yeah,
track.
just have. So again, that's perfectly fine with me. I don't care. And I like the Scream Factory double packs, and then on the inside, I guess you could flip this, but it just comes with some poster art for 1 and 2, which is cool.
Oh, Troll 2.
Yeah, like I said, I just really like the Scream Factory double packs. So this release,
Listen, I'm not judging you.
I'm more than happy with. So that's that.
I own Final Stab on Blu-ray. My next pickup I got from our good buddy Mike, and that is Audition, the Takashi Miike film. Have not watched this movie, but it's always on those most epic, disturbing horror movies of all time. But it's really probably not that bad.
I heard it doesn't get too crazy until later on in the movie.
Yeah, but I think he had the steelbook, so he cut me a good deal on the standard Arrow Video release, and I said, hell yeah, sign me up. Don't have it, so Audition.
Well, this will just end my run, and we're going to be ending it with a bang. The first one is I found these, just the Critters box set used. Actually, I guess I'm getting ahead of myself, but this was used in the wild. The Critters box set. I can remember definitely watching some of these as a kid. I don't remember which ones.
Doesn't 3 have Leonardo DiCaprio in it?
Either 3 or 4, something like that. They all come with reversible art, I think. I'm pretty sure. I think I flipped a few of them. But yeah, happy to find that in the wild because I didn't know about paying full price for it. But I'm looking forward to try and jog my memory of which ones I watched as a kid because I remember watching some of them on like Sci-Fi and stuff like that.
It is Critters 3, by the way. It says on the back.
It is Critters 3 that has
Leo.
Mr. DiCaprio.
I think that's like his debut role or something.
Hell yeah. And then the next one I did buy new, and this is the Omen Collection Deluxe Edition, which I love this artwork, and I wanted to get into these movies. I remember when I was a kid, the remake was coming out, and the trailers used to scare the ever-loving piss out of me.
Didn't it come out on 6/6/06?
I think so, along with AFI's seminal album, December Underground.
Oh, what a great day.
That was the summer after I was in 6th grade, too. Whoa. So, yeah, I've heard nothing but bad things about the remake. I've heard it's absolute dog shit, and then I've heard the Omen is the Citizen Kane of horror.
I haven't seen the original since I was extremely young, but obviously as a young kid I thought it was really boring.
And then I'm really looking forward to watching the third one with
Sam Neill.
None other than Sam Neill as Damien, grown up. And he's like a politician.
All right.
So I can't wait for this one.
Maybe we'll have to watch that one.
Yeah.
I love me some Sam Neill.
Yeah, and then 4 kind of looks unbearable.
I'm sure it is. The Awakening. You know it.
Look at that. That looks real bad.
You know a franchise is done when they have to call it The Awakening.
Yeah, but there's some. It's got 2 full-length documentaries that come with this, and a host of a lot of other special features. So I think Scream Factory did a really good job with this release, and there's a new 4K remaster of the original Omen, so I'm sure that's going to look fantastic. Nice. So, cool set. No problem picking it up for that brand new price. I feel like I got the bang for my buck. And then starting my arrows, I got this one from Mike as well.
Nice.
This one was Inferno.
Love Inferno.
So I now have Tenebre and Deep Red, Profondo Rosso.
Yeah.
And Inferno in my Arrow Argento collection.
Inferno's so good.
And then this one was recently repressed and re-released because the first one went out of print a little while ago. And this is Corruption 2.
Nice.
So I have the first one. So I'm looking into diving into these as well. If you've been watching the Blu-rays updates for a while, you know I blind buy a whole lot of things. And I will get around to watching them eventually.
In the year 3434.
And this is Ringu, or as the layman might know it as, The Ring.
The original.
Yeah, the original. The Japanese, it has a new 4K Restro. This is the flipped over artwork, by the way. The other one is blue. Like so. Hopefully you can see that. Looks just like the disc art. But I remember when the American Ring came out, it was all the rage.
It's a great movie.
And then there's kind of those string, like there's Grudge that's based on Ju-on, and then Ringu, and
One Missed Call.
So there's that, like,
there was a whole point in time in horror where
I can't remember which one hit first, Grudge or Ring, but I feel like once that hit, they're like, okay, we just got to start remaking these Japanese movies.
I think Ring was the first one.
I think you're right too, but don't quote me on that. At least blame him if he's wrong.
There you go.
And then so that's the Ring. And then one of my childhood favorites that I used to like, that even though I was scared of quote-unquote horror movies, I feel like the ones that I saw not knowing it was horror going into it, or that was whatever, I really enjoyed.
Well, and also I feel like as a kid, werewolves aren't...
Yeah.
Like you already know a werewolf isn't real, so maybe, I don't know.
Yeah. But this is the LE version of An American Werewolf in London.
And I've never even been in London.
We're going to see that fucking bridge. But this has a new 2019 restoration from the original camera negative, supervised by none other than John Landis. And then it just has a buttload of special features. If you would like to know more about this release, where can they go to see more about it, Nate?
I believe they could click the link right here, and that will take them to an in-depth unboxing video made by one Bunty M. Buntrop.
And not to mention that unboxing video went up a few days before this actually hit the street.
True.
So if you want to see some more unboxings before the street date, because sometimes we have our ways.
We've got connections.
Subscribe to the channel. You should do that anyways, but if you needed more of a reason, here you go.
I like that.
That is my last pickup. So Nate, let's throw it back to you.
We got one more, and I promise you,
it's a banger.
It's a banger, and that is the Arrow Video Limited Edition Region B Old Boy with...
But why is there other movies in it?
Sympathy.
Why isn't it just Old Boy?
Dude. God, those people are stupid. It also comes with the full-length documentary about Old Boy. It also comes with the other two movies in the trilogy called Sympathy for Mr. Vengeance and Lady Vengeance. I haven't seen those movies, but I can speak about Old Boy, and it is a fantastic revenge film, easily one of the best of the genre. And you know your boy did a close unboxing video where you can see all the goodies in it. Link will be right up there.
Does it come with Josh Brolin, Old Boy?
No, because that movie deserves to sit in hell where it belongs. Fucking hate the remake. But yeah, of course, original Old Boy, not the remake. Really great set from Arrow. love that they were like, oh, we couldn't get some bonus features, so we just threw the other
Yeah.
2 movies on there.
Now it's a box set, and then everybody cried.
Yeah, but
Ungrateful swine.
But if you missed out on this set and you are a region-free Blu-ray collector, there is going to be a regular release of the trilogy where they all come in their little separate cases, even though they are in a separate case just on the inside of this. So yeah, really awesome set. Check out the unboxing. So that is it for our October pickups. What did you guys get in the month of October? Let's talk Blu-rays in the comments down below. Of course, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe if you're new.
Oh, I forgot to do the hand gestures. Now how are they going to know what to do? Like, hit subscribe,
Downward point.
ring the bell,
Share this video.
share it, comment it.
Of course, I'm Nate. I'm joined with Steven.
Take care.
And we'll see you next time on Out of the Basement.